Hello and welcome to Anatomy of Marriage, Marriage Mornings. I'm your host, Melanie Studley.
And my name is Seth Studley.
And today we are on day 15 of our Marriage Mornings Infinity Challenge. And the title of this challenge is Stop Being a Turd. And I made this title for myself because I was a mega turd for a long time.
This title is inappropriate.
That's right.
Get it?
So, yes, I got it.
Oh, okay,
Every
good.
day for Marriage Mornings, we do three things. We do a prayer, a past gratitude, and a future hope. So let us start out with prayer. I am going to pray this time.
All right,
okay?
Go ahead.
Dear Jesus, thank you so much for all that you've given us. Help us to take those things and make value and bring love and joy and peace and hope into this world, and help us to just kill it. Amen.
Amen.
And then
Killing
a
it. All right, that's
past
good.
gratitude. I don't mean physically, literally. A past gratitude is I'm thankful again. Like last night, we went. Well, you took Hattie to gymnastics or gymnastics, as she says, and I'm thankful for that. She really enjoys that, and then we had an amazing fun time in the she shed. So I was really thankful for that.
I'm thankful for that too, and I'm also thankful for when we are doing good. It's a what is it called? It's a synergy between us, and you're open-minded to that, and I'm open-minded to that, and it's like two kind of cogs going, and they're fitting really well, and everything that not everything, but a majority of stuff that we do, the podcast, how we run the house, liking the same things. I'm thankful for that. Good. So thank you. You are my biggest asset. I was thinking of this in the gym this morning.
We have just started. You cannot get offset. Thank you. I love you too. You're an asset as well. Don't.
Okay.
A future hope is...
We're talking about turds.
That's right. A future hope that I have is being able to tell you later today that my conversation at MOPS went great.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I have a future hope that you really crush it and you inspire young lady mamas.
Or old
with
lady
kids.
mamas.
Yeah, either one. Yeah. So
Great.
I'm proud of you for doing that. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, so tell me about this idea.
Okay, so last night I felt inspired, and like I said, our marriage morning for day 15 is stop being a turd, because for a very long time in our marriage, and I mean like years, I was just a total turd.
She stunk.
I stunk up the room. I made everyone just go, oh, right? But I didn't know it because I just wasn't self-aware, and I didn't know how to be self-aware. I was like a baby. So I wanted to ask a few questions to if there's other turds in the world. Raise your hand if you're a turd. And the first question is, how are you detracting or taking away from your relationships with your turdness? Do you have any thoughts on that? Just tell me about it.
Like things that you didn't even know that you were doing, and sometimes you currently don't know that you're doing. Like you maybe take for granted when I come home and I'm not, it's not like a bells and whistles celebration, but oh, hey, how's it going? You just show that you're excited.
That's like turd on a shoe. Like a turd, like crap on your shoe.
I don't get this. My thought is, are you bringing life or are you bringing not life to whatever room you walk into, whatever conversation you're having, whatever interaction that you have?
Are you a bouquet of flowers or a steamy pile?
Or a stinky pile, that's right. And for a long time, and sometimes, we are both that, I think. I'm usually in a good mood most of the time, and
You're not a bouquet of flowers, you're a bouquet of chocolate-covered strawberries, or scones. Like if they made scone bouquets.
Now you're speaking my love language. But I think the key, as you said it earlier, being self-aware and trying to change that pattern.
Yeah, and the thing I want to say even on the onset of this is that when you realize, or your partner realizes, that one of you is sort of being a turd, or has historically been a turd, you don't need to get mad about it. Like, I remember being so mad at you that you would call me out on it, and it's like,
do you remember how I called you out? Because that's very important. If I was sarcastic or
critical?
No,
I don't think you ever probably were. I mean, I just don't think that you would do that. But I just remember being offended, like the Lorax. I am highly offended. But just being I was so irritated that you would say something about it, because I just thought, that's who I am.
You thought it was an attack
pile, and you cannot change me.
And you were.
And I want to stink
that's
over
a good
here.
point. That's a good point. A lot of times, myself, you, and clients included will say, well, this is just how I am. I'm like, oh, well, you're a crappy attitude person? Is that okay? You are a crappy attitude person. Thank you. Good to meet you. That's who you are, right? Yeah. And then, of course, if you say it like that, they're like, well no.
I'm never coming back to this therapist.
That's right. And then you get offended, right? But, okay, sorry. I just lost my thought.
No, that's all right. But so it made me think of, if you could imagine your living room, right? And who are the people, like what are the people made of that come into your space? So if you're looking at a couch with like 4 people on it, is there a flower bouquet, steamy turd, flower bouquet, steamy turd? Like I just said 5 people, but what one are you? Are you bringing value? Are you bringing beauty and kindness and love? You can still have opinions. You can still have thoughts. Why are you pushing me out the frame? But just stop being a steamy pile.
What do you bring when you come to a party? You bring nice hors d'oeuvres. You bring a bottle of wine.
You bring a bag of dog crap.
Berry soda. Do you bring a dessert, or do you bring a bag of rocks?
That's right, Charlie Brown. You went Charlie Brown. So a couple more questions in this. So how are you stinking up the room? That was the one. Like, what do you do? Do you judge people? Are you sarcastic? That was my thing. I was really sarcastic to Seth. I wasn't open to criticism or like, hey, maybe this would be better. I was like, whatever. Right. So how do you stink up the room? And then, could you just flush the toilet already? Like, how long are we going to smell this? There's no reason for it to linger.
Yeah, first of all, you have to be self-aware. You have to know that you're doing these things, and you have to be open to change. And that makes me think about different conversations about pride. Hey, I'm right. I do it this way. I've done it this way forever. And sometimes it's pride and ego.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what ego stands for?
Edging God out.
That's right. Or edging, spirit out. That's
ESO. The next question is, what value could you bring if you were to stop being a turd and perhaps a bouquet of flowers or a scone bouquet? And then who taught you to be a turd? Like, I'm not
family of origin.
Trying to be a turd. Don't tell her. Listen. It's fun to be a turd. I mean, let's not be whatever, but it's not good.
It's isolating, and over time, you may lose friends and be very unhappy.
And
yourself.
Then here's the real kicker. Are you teaching your turdlets? Your children? Because I sure was.
Were you smiling when you wrote all this
down?
Oh
yeah, are you kidding? I was so happy with myself.
Snickering.
I think it's really important. That
what are you teaching your Tootsie Rolls?
Oh, gross. It's like Hattie's favorite candy too. So that I think it's really important to think about that just conceptually. Like, you are teaching and training your children, if you've got kids, to be like you. By modeling your behavior. So maybe you're not intending to create a bunch of little steamy piles, but you might on accident.
And then you get mad at the steamy piles, and then there's conflict that arises after that. But guess what? You are guilty for teaching them, and they're fairly innocent because we do what we see modeled. Yeah. We model what we model.
Right? I mean, I totally do that with Mariner especially. I get mad at him when he is literally treating me how I've treated you for like 10 years.
That is exactly
right.
Don't smile. That's family systems, systemic stuff all over the place.
Oh, everything okay? I think everything's okay.
We'll hope.
Okay, we just heard a loud crash
no crying.
in the other room. But anyway, so we just wanted to encourage you guys to do your marriage mornings with us. Stop being a turd.
That's
if your wife or your husband is a turd, be kind about it. But
send them this podcast.
Well, maybe not. And use hashtag marriage mornings and hashtag anatomy of marriage to let us know that you're joining us. And this is not our normal format. We've got 100+ episodes that are longer, but this is just our Infinity Marriage Challenge because why the heck not?
Why the heck not?
And this brings a good joy and great start to our morning, and it makes us feel great. And we want to encourage y'all to do the same. Check out our events. Give us a rating on iTunes. I don't know. We got to go. 10 minutes is almost up.
Have
an amazing day.
Thanks, guys. Bye.